Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Siti Nita from Karawang, Indonesia, and I'm going to talk with someone to be an interviews. Hello, what is your name?
My name is Alexia.
Where do you come from?
I am from the province of Quebec, situated in the country of Canada.
What are your hobbies?
I like writing stories or opinion text. I also like reading, mostly fantasy books. And I also like discovering new groups of music. I know it's basic, but that's what I like.
What are some habits that you or the majority of Canadians do that are different from other country?
What is different in Canada, I think, is that we always smile at each other. In big crowds or at the bus stop or even in the subway. I think we are doing that to be more polite. Also, Canadians don't usually take their time to drink their coffee. We pick it up at a shop called Tim Hortons that is very popular in Canada. And we bring it everywhere we go, like in a store or even at work. And we drink it in the car also.
How do Canadians build a relationship, such as family and friends? Are there any traditions of each?
So I think we build our relationships in a very classic way. We meet friends mostly at school or at work or when we are doing some kind of activities. I don't think there are traditions about building those kinds of relationships. We really do it like in a classic way by doing activities. But I know that 70 years ago, approximately, people were really religious, so they met each other at church, but it's very different nowadays.
How is the education system in Canada?
About the education system starts with the elementary school, which lasts 7 years with the kindergarten. It starts at 5 years old and finished at 12 years old. After we have high school that lasts 5 years. We start high school at 12 years old and finish it at 17 years old. After this, in Quebec, we have Cégep. It's very unique to our province. They don't have that in the other parts of Canada. There are two types of formation in Cégep. One lasts 2 years, and after you can go to university to specialize in a field. And there's a second formation that lasts 3 years. You can go work in the field you study in after going in Cégep in that formation. And also there's university if you did a 2 years program in Cégep. For our final grades, it's by numbers. It's from 1 to 100, and to pass the class you have to get at least 60. But it's always good to have good marks to get to good universities too.
What do you think if you hear about Indonesia?
When I think about Indonesia, I think I know it's located in Asia and that the capital is Jakarta, if I'm not misunderstanding. I think of Indonesia as a really traditional country full of culture. I imagine it being full of beautiful temples everywhere and full of nature. I also have a feeling that people are really working together to make things better and to improve their situation.
There is a stereotype that Canadians are very tolerant. Is that true or not?
It always depends on people. In each country, there are people that are not very tolerant, and Canadians are not an exception. But I've heard from a friend that works with both Canadian and Americans that she likes to talk with Canadians more because they are more polite and more tolerant and patient. So I guess there's a little bit of truth in it.
Canadians are known to be apologetic and very kind to others. Is it true?
Again, I think it depends on people. I think personally that I have the tendency to apologize a lot, even if I didn't do anything wrong, just to be sure. I think most of Canadians have a tendency to, like, we don't want to hurt each other. But like I said, there's always exception. There is always people who don't care about others' feelings, like in every countries.
Thank you so much to Alexia for taking the time for me. Hope you stay healthy and don't forget to be happy. See you later.